In this tutorial, I will demonstrate the use of the multi-line text command. First, I will make sure that I know what drawing units I'm working with by going to the units command and making sure they're set to architectural. That means I'm working with feet and inches. Hit OK to close that box and type in the shortcut MT to enter the multi-line text tool. This will ask you for a first corner and an opposite corner, and then enter, it will enter this text editor mode where you can start typing your text in as many lines as you need. Enter will keep adding lines. A left click outside of the box will apply the text. You can see this text is pretty small. If I click, I can select it just like any other object. It has a few grip points here. One where I can move it from. And these other grip points indicate the columns and the rows, the width of the columns and the rows. If my rows are smaller than the number of rows of text, you can see how it automatically produces a second column of text. So I don't want to do that at this time. And this can be decreased as long as it doesn't cut off the text. Otherwise, it'll just start adding more rows to fit it. Like any other object, text can be copied. It can be moved. And it can be deleted. Double-clicking on the text will return to this text editor where you can change things like the font, your layer, all these text styles, any preset text styles that you have created, if you have them, and the size of the text. AutoCAD calls the size of the text height. All of these options, likewise, can be accessed if you exit the editor and simply select your text. These can be accessed in the Properties window. The Properties window can be opened typing in PR, enter. And with the text selected, you will see this section come up with all of the same options I just showed you previously. Height, text height is located right here. And if you have your text selected, you can change the height by typing in fractions of an inch. This is an object in AutoCAD, so it considers the text height measured in inches or in fractions of an inch. So I can type in ½ an inch to increase the size, or I can also input the size in decimal numbers. For example, 1 inch height is that size. And 0.5 inches will return it to ½ inch it was previously. To rotate your text, simply specify a different direction in the rotation by inputting the angle of rotation. Right now, a horizontal line read left to right is 0 degrees. If you want to rotate it 90 degrees, type in 90, and it will do that. Or if I return it to 0 and close the Properties window, I can also rotate my text using the rotate command, which is accessed with the shortcut RO, enter. And this will also allow me to rotate the entire text box as one object. This is how you use text. All of this text I've been creating has all been in model space, but likewise, sometimes it is practical and some people prefer to use text in paper space, that is done exactly the same way. Simply you do it in paper space. For example, if you're drawing a title block or labels on your drawings that you don't want them to be affected by changes in the scale, you can do those directly on paper space. And that will be an object that works outside of your viewport, outside of model space. I hope this helps, and thank you for watching.